Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Willis. We're about to do another ELA, English Language Arts activity that you can find at www.putnamcityschools.org/academics/continuous learning. Today we're going to do the 5 Senses Nature Poem. Spring has sprung. With the arrival of warmer weather, go outside and be a nature explorer using your 5 senses. Write a 5 senses nature poem. The virtual field trip video mentioned using your senses while in nature. Go outside and use your senses to write a poem using similes about nature. So we're going to use similes in our poem, and similes are when we are comparing two things together using the words like or as. And remember, comparing two things means seeing how they are similar. Now, the second part of the simile is usually a little bit dramatic. So for an example, one simile could be, the clouds were as big as an elephant. Now, the clouds outside, we don't know if they're big as an elephant, but they might look like that from where we're standing. So that's why we compared the clouds looking so big like an elephant. Some other examples of similes are, my dog is as soft as a pillow, meaning that when you're snuggling up to your doggy, that dog might be so soft that it reminds you of your pillow. One last example would be, I'm as cold as an ice cube. Now, I'm not really as cold as an ice cube is, because then I would be frozen, but that's just me being a little dramatic, saying that I am super duper cold, almost like an ice cube, because ice cubes are cold. So, I am cold as an ice cube is an example of a simile. So you can click this link, and remember, you don't have to use these actual pages. You guys can just read them and then write on your own. So 5 senses poem. 5 senses poem, use your senses to study or investigate a subject. The focus of the poem is on using similes. And like we said earlier, similes are comparisons between two unlike things using with words like or as. So these are our directions. The first line, you're going to tell what color an emotion or idea might look like to you. Second line, tell what the emotion or idea tastes like. Third line, tell what the emotion or idea sounds like. Fourth line, tell what emotion or idea smells like. Fifth line, tell what the emotion or idea looks like. And the last one, sixth line, tell how the emotion or idea makes you feel. Summer is yellow. It tastes like freshly squeezed lemonade. It sounds like kids splashing in a lake. It smells like the most fragrant rose in my mom's garden. It looks like boating on our favorite lake. It makes me feel overjoyed. So summer is not exactly all these things, but these things happen usually during the summertime. And so that is why this person compared it to summer. Here is another example. Rain is clear. It tastes like water trickling from the faucet. It sounds like pounding on your windows during a storm. It smells like fresh pine trees. It looks like sparkling dewdrops on plants. It makes me feel cool and calm. So now it's your turn. You guys can print this page off or write it down on a separate piece of paper. All right, so you're going to have to come up with some sort of topic or main idea for your poem. They used summer and rain, which you could also use as well. Just maybe come up with different comparisons for the two. So come up with some sort of main idea or topic that is dealing with nature. Because that's the theme this week. It's going to be a nature poem. So you guys could do any of the seasons and how they are in the nature. What is winter like outside? What is fall like, or spring or summer? You could do different types of weather, kind of like when they did the rain. You could do snowing. You could do how it is when it's windy or hot or cold outside. You could do things like when you're going on walks or playing in the park, because that's being outside in nature. You could do things like camping, If you're having a hard time coming up with something, just let me know, and I'd love to maybe give you a topic to do, assign you one. But yeah. Here is my poem. I did camping. Camping is green. It tastes like yummy s'mores by the fire. It sounds like the splashing of lake water. It smells like dirt. It looks like sleeping under the stars. It makes me feel happy and relaxed. All right, so again, it's your turn. And if you guys come up with a poem and you would like to share it with me, I'd love to hear these ones. I think this would be very cool to hear about everybody's nature poem. And again, if you are needing help, just let me know on Blooms. And I hope you have a fabulous day.